Ever had a moment before where you are thinking about something and then somebody on the other side of the world starts thinking about the exact same thing, and maybe you call each other when you're thinking about each other, then something is transmitting telepathically already. But the difference is whether you are conscious about this telepathy and how you can communicate with people, or not conscious. Most people are not conscious. That's why in this video, I want to break down for you the step-by-step in terms of how to communicate with anyone you like in the world telepathically. But before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. Namaste everyone, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I'm going to break down for you how to communicate with anybody you wish in the world telepathically. And by the way, this format can even be used for energies that have already passed and transitioned from this physical form, because it's the same in an energetic field how we connect with one another. So the process is very simple. And whether we like it or not, whether we're conscious about it or not, there's a lot of times where we will be with someone, we're thinking about something, or maybe we're even thinking of a song in our head and somebody starts singing it. So because we are all interconnected, it's highly likely to happen. Understand, energy is all one. And the moment the first step is silence the mind. When we silence the mind, we come out of our physical limitation and into our spiritual and infinite being. Okay, let me explain that in a different way. So let's say, for example, a lot of the time, if we are too much in our thoughts is physical, and our physical is limited to our appearance and who we are right now in the physical. So to send somebody a telepathic message or speak to somebody and make them hear you, we must first be out of mind. So that's the first step, is to get yourself out of your mind. And how you do that is by simple breath work. I always say it's the easiest way to calm the mind, by a simple inhale and a gentle exhale. Make sure that the breath is slow. Make sure that you are focusing on the sound of the breath. And also, it will help to close your eyes. Why? Because when you close your eyes, you don't have the distractions of this limitation. Again, you'll be receiving all the information in the room with your eyes open. But if your eyes are closed, your mind will not be distracted. Therefore, you will be more tuned in to your energy source that is infinite and infinitely connected with every single existence on this planet. So the first step is by focusing on breath, calming the mind, and be without any thought. You will feel when you breathe that way and when you are calm, your mind is totally silent and you actually feel peaceful and blissful. All you need to do is deep breathing for less than a minute, you already feel the big shift already. Once that is done, we move into the second step. And the second step is to visualize with the mind's eye. So what some people refer to as third eye. So we call it a third eye portal. So your second step is to place your focus towards the third eye. When you place your focus towards the third eye, what you want to do is you want to allow that portal to open up. So you visualize a light, and that light is opening up for you. Visualize the light. Okay. Now, it's highly likely while you are doing that, your mind is going to get in the way, and your mind is going to say, I think I'm just making this up. This mustn't be real. I'm just imagining, or I'm just visualizing. How do I know the portal's actually opening up? If you allow yourself to be in mind, trust me one thing, for sure, it's not opening up. Why? Because you are limited by physical. So when we want to access different dimensions or other people's dimensions or other people's energy fields, it's very important to bypass the mind, be without thoughts. So be with the visual only, see the light, allow it to expand and it to open up, like a door, like a portal. Okay? So once that second step, it's opening, you see that portal, you feel the energy without thoughts, don't think, just experience, just witness. The third step is you will visualize yourself moving into that portal. So visualize, take a breath and move yourself out into third eye until you become in that very bright, infinite dimension. Then you know you are taking your energies out of body, okay, into outer dimension. So that's the third step, transition, and move yourself out. Visualize all your energies move into the field, that light field, where you then see light all around you. Okay, that's your third step. Moving on to your fourth step, while you are in this infinite space of light, it seems to go on forever. There's a huge, huge, huge space. Now, while you're in that field, visualize and place all of your attention onto the person you want to communicate with. You are allowing yourself in this moment to tap into the infinite of your energy, the universal energy, and imagine at this point you are able to tune into any vibrational frequency you want to. So how do you tune into somebody's vibrational frequency? By thinking of them, by visualizing them, by, if you know them even better, if you know their behavior, you know their attributes, you know what they look like, you know how their energies usually are, then bring that. So the fourth step is bring that person into your mind's eye now. So while you're in this infinite space, bring them in. See them. Focus intensely all your energy. What do they look like? What do they sound like? How do they smile? How do they make you feel? So tap into that energy field now. Allow yourself to be there. Bring them in closer. Feel them entirely, feel them completely. So you're very clear, it's almost like they are actually here with you in this infinite space. So just allow for a moment for you to be with them. Feel how you feel they will be feeling. So at first it may be you are guessing how they may be feeling based on what you know of them. Then allow yourself to feel with them the way they're feeling. And once you're totally in their energy field and you feel that feeling, and you feel like you are with them, you feel their energies now, the fifth step is now whatever message you want to send to them, continue to repeat that message. Repeat that message. You can even repeat it out loud, or you can repeat it in your head continuously. Repeat that message that you would like to send to them. So if you're sending love, then you can send that I love you, I care for you, I feel you, we are connected, whatever message you are sending, right? Or some people they want to manifest maybe a phone call or something, right? Maybe tell them you're waiting for their call. Whatever it is, then you can speak to them. So allow yourself to continuously let them know how you feel. So all your focus, all your attention is here with them. Allow yourself just to say the words that you're wanting to send over, the message you're wanting to send. Allow yourself just to be relaxed with no expectations and just to send that message across. And once that message has landed and it's settled, slowly bring yourself back by drawing the breath in. Take a deep inhale. And a gentle exhale. Bring your attention back here now in this physical reality. And when you're settled here now, gently open your eyes and come back. So, whether that message was transferred to the other person or not depends on your focus. Were you distracted? Did your mind go thinking about other things, right? How well you know this energy. Do you actually feel that energy entirely? Were you in absolute alignment and fine-tuned in their vibrational frequency? If you don't know them that well, you don't know how they are, how they feel like, what they look like. If you're not very clear on it, it's going to be very hard to send it directly, right? It's almost like trying to call someone with some missing digits. You need to know the complete phone number, right? Or it's trying to call someone with a bad connection. So the more aligned all your energies are without any distractions, and the more you are familiar with their energy, the more you allow yourself to be in that energy field, the more aligned you are, the deeper the connection, and the more clarity that message will be transferred. So my advice to you is to keep practicing until you feel that perfection, that you're actually speaking to this person. And then just notice what happens. Do they call you? Do a test. Do they call you? Do they, when next time you speak to each other, do they say the things that you were transferring to them, the message, right? So some people will question and say, hey, is this interfering with somebody's free will? We always say when it comes down to two energies, it's always about co-creation. The one with the most powerful energy usually wins. So in exactly the same way, you say if two people go for a meal and then you are influencing them on eating pizza instead of pasta, let's say, right? Are you changing their free will? Well, kind of you are, but the one with the strongest energy usually wins. And it's usually a combination of co-creation. Both are entitled to their energies that they apply to the situation. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question too. And if you enjoyed this video, or if you got anything out of it whatsoever, or if you're just going to give it a try, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste. Ciao.